All right, Anne-Marie, thanks so much. All right, here we go. Let's have a little fun. 5 random ingredients. 1 chance to make a gourmet dish.
And that is the premise of the Food Network show Chopped. Philly's own Mackenzie Hilton of Mercato restaurant won, and you may remember that she visited us here on Talk Philly afterwards. Well, she's back, and we are doing another version of Chopped. We asked our viewers to send in some 5 everyday ingredients that we might just show up in our refrigerators, and we wanted to find out what you could do with that.
And here we go. Wayne Matthews of Wildwood Crest, New Jersey, sent in these mismatched ingredients. You open up just a little bit. All right, we got sweet sausage, we got basil, we got corn, we've got coconut, and we have Munster cheese.
Yeah, we're putting Mackenzie to work here because I wouldn't even know what most of those ingredients were, but she does. And they seem ridiculous. Most people would open their refrigerator and go, "We don't have anything to eat tonight."
Is this possible to put something nice together?
Well, Wayne, he really thought that he could stump me, I think, with this whole combination of ingredients. But I think he's pretty much wrong. I came up with something pretty good.
Okay, well, we'll see what that could
Chef
possibly
talking some
be.
smack. I like that.
And we will be checking back to see exactly what you were able to do with those 5 incredibly random ingredients. Stay where you are. We are coming right back.
Bring it. Bring it. Well, I hear she's got game. Let's find out. 5 random ingredients sent in by a hungry viewer. Sweet sausage, basil, corn, coconut, Munster cheese without Herman, Lily, Grandpa, and Eddie, and all the rest of them. Chef Mackenzie, what did you come up with?
All right, well, I thought coconut. That's the one big thing that threw a wrench in the plan. So my idea was to do a coconut rice. You take any kind of white rice that you have in the house and add your coconut to it before you cook it. Add your water, your salt and pepper. Cook it as you normally would any other ingredient.
How much coconut would you put into something like that?
I use a half a cup for a cup of rice.
Oh, you really coconut it up.
Oh, yeah, very much.
Now, once again, we gave you the ingredients before the show so you could bang.
Exactly, and I just plated this up, or I just put this together in your kitchen
and
backstage.
you're cooking at the same time. The coconut goes in after or before? Or
coconut goes in with the rice before you even start to cook it.
Okay.
So then for the sauce, what I did was I started with a basic bechamel sauce.
A what?
Bechamel. It's a flour and butter that you start with. You melt down your butter, add your flour, and then you add your other ingredients, and you add a little bit of milk at a time. You stir that the whole time, and what it does is it creates this nice, thick, milky cream sauce. It's a great basis for anything that you do.
Does almond milk work as well as regular milk, or do you know?
I never tried it with it. I have tried it with soy milk, and it works.
Okay.
And good for you.
Absolutely. So you did that, and then I added, wanted to kick it up a little bit, put a little red pepper flakes in there to give it like a southwestern feel because of the corn. So I did the corn, the red pepper flakes, I threw the basil in there, and then I melted the Munster cheese in at the very end. So it's almost like a macaroni and cheese kind of sauce. But this is going to be topping.
Good.
And then I just pan-seared our Italian sausages here in a little bit of olive oil and add a little bit of water just to cover them and get them cooked all the way through.
Did you just look at all this and knew what you were going to do?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah, it kind of came pretty quickly because
Okay.
once you start with the first ingredients, the same thing that happened to me on Chopped. Like you get that the one kicker that's hard to do. Once you figure out what you're going to do with that, everything kind of wraps around it. So that's kind of what happened with the coconut.
Okay.
And then we're just going to spoon our sauce on top.
Okay, what would you suggest to somebody who has a refrigerator full of random ingredients, how they could process seeing all that stuff and making something out of it? What is like a unifying theme there?
I mean, honestly, like this sauce that I talk about here, the bechamel sauce, that's a great thing that pulls a lot of ingredients together. So you can put a lot of different things in there and get like a melodious flavor that works together.
Nice.
Oh, okay, real fast, that sauce again so people know what they can dump other stuff into. And
2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour, cook it and add in 2 cups of milk slowly. Reduce that down for about 5 minutes on medium heat.
And then dump in everything else you can find.
You want.
The old Chinese food from 3 weeks ago.
I'd be sitting there with a coconut in my hand just, how do I crack this thing? That's what it is. But look what we have come up with. We're going to taste it later. All right, that's the key right there. We're going to taste your creation in just a few minutes.
And well-plated, as they say.
Yes, indeed. Well played. Looks great. It's all about presentation.
That's right, half the battle.
And maybe Wayne can make this tonight for dinner.
Wayne, come on over, Wayne. Carol's going to have your forecast when we come back. Stay with us. It's American Gothic?
Yeah,
The picture?
Yuki wants to do that.
The picture like that?
You know, well, we are back with our celebrity chef, Mackenzie Hilton, and she took 5 ingredients that were sent in by one of our viewers, Wayne Matthews of Wildwood Crest, New Jersey. And Wayne put Mackenzie to the challenge. He wanted to know what she could make with sweet sausage, basil, corn, coconut, and Munster cheese.
Let's do it. Here's the winning dish. Let's try it out.
She did it. Okay.
Ladies first, you're going to do the rice?
Yes, I'm vegetarian. I will try the rice with the coconut.
And I want to try the sauce and a piece of the sausage.
Now, Mackenzie, did you taste this yourself?
I did.
Okay, and would you ever have this on your menu at Mercato restaurant?
Well, it's not exactly an Italian dish, so it's a little bit more of a Southwestern
Would you
style
ever serve
thing.
this at home or to a guest in your home?
I would.
You
I definitely would. Actually,
Okay.
I have.
Hey, Wayne. Hey, Wayne, it's not your world. She did it. You can taste Chef Mackenzie Hilton's winning summer dishes at Mercato Restaurant, located at 12th and Spruce in downtown Philly.
And if you want her delicious sweet sausage and rice with cheese sauce recipe, you can go to CBS3.com/TalkPhilly. And thank you, Mackenzie, and thank you, viewer Wayne Matthews, for that.
Thanks for talking Philly with us. Stay tuned now for the young and the restless.